Hi, 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 beautiful souls. Welcome to Angels in Action and Susie Antara here. I am just going to spend a minute or two just checking to see that all the live sections are working, that everything's gone live where it should have done. Oh, that's looking promising. So I'm live on Facebook, so do come and join us. Look forward to seeing you here. And my beautiful soul friend and sister will be joining us very shortly. I see Larkin. So it's really good to see you all coming in. And let's just wait a moment or two for the live streams to catch up and see where we're at. And hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm just going to check on here and see. So it says I'm live. Hear me okay? Yep, perfect. There we go. Managed to hear myself. Speaking. Just need a moment or two to catch up on the others. So just give it a moment or two and see if anybody starts coming in and joining us, which would be lovely to have. So it's always nice to see that others are there connecting with you. Just checking on YouTube, just see. Oh, maybe we are. Oh, yes, there we go. It's always strange to see yourself. Maybe we are. Checking and hearing your own comments as they come in. Anyway, how are you all finding yourselves in August? We've just had the 888 portal, all that beautiful energy manifesting for those of you that work with and practice your new moon energies, your 88 portal energies. How about if you have and you've done anything particular for it, why not just pop in the comments how you did, what did you do, what practices did you put in place? I learnt a new one for myself, one that I've not come across before, and it's called the 2 glass technique. And obviously you don't just have to use it on the 88 portal, you can use it at any time to envision and set intentions and so forth, to bring something new, to create something, to manifest something into your life. I love the practice of manifesting and all the different tools that we can use to access our manifesting, because obviously we can spend as much time as we like working with a specific crystal or an essential oil, and whatever tools we connect with, and they can help create a manifestation. But ultimately, if you've used these tools for a while, or you've been practicing different rituals for a while and your manifestations still aren't occurring, this is because you also need to work with your mindset and change the subconscious thoughts and beliefs that are sitting there that are actually preventing the manifestations from occurring. Because we can say as many mantras as we like on a daily basis. We can work with crystals and crystal grids. We can add essential oils into that. We can do little rituals with candles and candle magic and various other practices and things like that. But until you've actually worked on the mindset and the belief systems that help you to manifest, these tools will only do a certain amount for you, and the rest will just not flow with ease, I guess, is what I would say. And it's also part of it is also trusting so much in what it is that you desire, and believing that it's going to come in, believing that you're going to manifest it, believing that it's going to happen. and putting everything else to one side. So if anybody is here and watching and you're enjoying this conversation about manifesting, just share a little bit about what you've manifested in your life. Where have you set your intention and something's occurred? You know, one of the favorites and most popular ones to work with to manifest is practicing manifesting a parking space. You know, that's a beautiful one, and we call on our angels for that, the angel of parking or the angel of manifestation, to help us to create that parking space. And it's just having that, again, that belief and trust that it's going to be there for you. So you can always start off with something very small. It doesn't have to be a huge goal that you want to set and practice manifesting with. It can be something as small as practicing a parking space each time you go out, or, you know, you get to the bus. I used to do this when in the days recently when I didn't have a car. I would practice the bus arriving, you know, because quite often I would get to the bus stop and it would be running late, or it would be delayed, or it just wouldn't turn up at all. So I just got to the practice point of thinking, right, I am going out, I'm setting the intention that the bus is going to turn up today. It is going to arrive on time. And it was just a fun little thing to do as well. To the point that one day I was stood at the bus stop and a couple of other people arrived. And they were like, oh, wow, it's so unusual for this bus to arrive on time like this. This is so, so cool. So, yeah, little things like that are little ways that you can practice connecting with your manifesting skills. One of my favourite things to manifest has always been when I've needed to find somewhere to live, because I live in rental properties, have done for a lot of years now. And every time I've needed to move, I've always been able to manifest the next home that I'm going to move into. So my goal now, my big manifesting goal, is to manifest a home that's mine and that I don't rent anymore. So yeah. So I think while we're waiting for Larkin to come in, hopefully she'll be with us shortly, I'm just going to share a card here. Oh, maybe one or two. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a shuffle. And perhaps this will give us something to, a little bit of focus, or set the intention of where we're going to be with today's live purpose. So we'll be here for about an hour. Share our thoughts and wisdom on whatever topic appears on this live. So this card that comes out, it says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So I feel that perhaps for those of you that connect and that message resonates for you, it's about looking at what is it that's going on in your life in this present moment, where perhaps you feeling the fear around something, or apprehension, you know, or anxiety. What is it that's going on for you, where perhaps it's about changing your thought process? And interestingly, what this is bringing up for me, it wasn't so much a fear, but it was a little incident that happened to me yesterday. And it's, you know, it made me sit and reflect on my reaction to what took place. I go sailing. I'm very blessed to have a partner. We have a boat, and we go on one of the lakes in the Lake District here in the UK. And we take it out and go sailing. Only yesterday we decided that we would just take the dinghy and go across to the marina and spend some time sat over on the marina looking at the boats and just enjoying the sunshine. And as we got across there, we had to moor up on one of the pontoons, and I missed the mooring, and as a result, the boat slipped away a little bit, and I ended up falling in. And I'm a relatively good swimmer. I'm not brilliant, but I am good, so I'm able to, you know, keep my head above water. But because I fell in, I'd already been swimming earlier, so you know, it wasn't as if that was a worry for me. But when I fell in, it was this like shock of the fall, and it was only small. It wasn't very far at all, you know, only probably about a foot, if that, and the water wasn't that deep. But it was just the shock of missing my foot and falling and being in this water. And then there was like this moment of anxiety that I wouldn't be able to get back into the boat. Hi, Anne-Marie. No, darling, you haven't missed much at all. I'm just talking a little bit about manifesting, and I'm now just sharing a little bit of a story. So I've just read a little card here, and it's just reminded me of what happened to me yesterday. So the card says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So what happened for me yesterday was we were out sailing. I fell out of the dinghy. I fell into the water. And in a moment, it was like the shock of the fall. And I sort of got a little bit anxious around the fact that